Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Thatsoalykat. This is the first impressions video. I got a review code to play Godfall on PC from the Epic Store. I'm really excited. Shout out to Arsenal.gg. I got the code from there. And I really wanted to try this game. I really wasn't having like high or low expectations. I was really like in the middle. I didn't know what to expect with like my experience with looters. So yeah, I'm gonna start off with that. But this is my experience and based on like my computer specs and all of that, like while streaming. I just want you guys to keep that in mind with like certain little hiccups. And a shout out to my two friends, Ken and DMURELL, because they really held me down. We played co-op together. Like they waited for me after the tutorial and everything. So it was just like a really fun first like day, and I played for like almost 6-7 hours. So this is just gonna be like a small window of what I thought on the first day playing it and what I'm kind of like expecting coming up. Let me know what you think and how your game experience was, if it was similar or different with your specs. But yeah, let's get into the video and I hope you enjoy it. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I did do a video about like a update on what's going to be happening with the channel. If you're like surprised videos are popping up, you could check that out. And yeah, I'll see you guys and enjoy the video. Bye. I'm ready to go.
Right.
Oh, there's some Jasper right here. It's like everywhere you go is like loot. I feel looty. Like a lot of loot already. I'm definitely gonna have to go salvage stuff. Alright, I'm gonna complete it. Complete mission. Alright, so my first impressions of this game walking in was it was really beautiful. This is about me a couple hours into the stream after like playing with settings and things like that. I had a slight issue because my PC's graphic card is a little outdated. I have like a 970, something like that. And so I can't give you like the full like 2080 or 3080 experience. Sorry about that. But if you have any other different graphic specs, please comment below and let me know what your experience is like. Like I said, I was streaming, so I didn't really set up to kind of play this game in its full capacity. Usually if it's a game is really heavy on PC, I'll run it through the capture card and it'll give me a better performance and there will be no lag and etc. I did play majority of the games and missions once I got out of a tutorial with friends. Shout out to Ken and DMURELL. They were really great, and of course my chat, they were awesome. I should really work on putting my chat on the screen. Note to self. I see Guru right there. But yeah, as you can see the different types of armor. I'm looking at making a new one and right now and just going through them. I think after every mission I like checked armor out because I was just interested into like how I can make them and things like that. So I really like that aspect of it. Also, their item situation is really like well laid out. It's not too much, not too little. It didn't feel overwhelming like most looters feel. Like you didn't get like just a bunch of common items or a bunch of just unwanted items off the rip. You like literally got to look at them and see what they did and if it kind of fell into your play style as you're kind of working it out, because you don't really know what you want to play right away. I did get a couple different weapons. As you can see, I have like the longsword right here. And I really like the dual daggers. And I think the sword and the daggers are like my favorite thing so far because, you know, they play as well as any other game, I guess. The dodge system and the parry system are really good. We're gonna get into some like fighting really soon, but yeah, I thoroughly first impressions. I was very impressed just coming into this game with no like expectations, and it kind of lured me in as I went on. And then I ended up spending 6 hours extra on the game. Usually my streams are like 4 hours. This has been the longest stream within like the last 2 months, I believe. So as you can tell, I really like this game. I believe I'm gonna make this Valor set. I think that's how you say it. And yeah, there's 12, I believe, you could make in the game. We all start out with the same one. Or the first two, we all started out with the same because they kind of guide you how to make it. The tutorial as well, I just wanted to take a step back and talk about the tutorial. It was really fun to do it solo. It taught you everything you need to do. I didn't plug in my controller. So I was playing this on mouse and keyboard, and the combos for this game literally is like half of the left side of my keyboard. And even though it was a little tasking, I really got into it, and I'm really upset I didn't plug in my controller because now I have to play this on keyboard. I keybinded a few things to my mouse, and I used, the regular keybinds as well, what I couldn't put on my mouse, which I only have like 3 buttons. You cannot jump in this game, which is kind of weird to kind of get into, but you can parry and I believe roll. I'm not sure if you could roll actually. But yeah, so as you can see, this is just like the menu and how it looks, like me going through items. Loot felt very satisfying, just getting like, even if it was like the bare minimum, it really felt good just to get like a purple early on and blue, greens. It wasn't just a bunch of white common items. If you guys are not familiar with like looting system, purple is usually rare, blue, blue is uncommon and green is common. I had to make sure that was right. And you got like each thing. As you can see, I have rings, life stones. I'm going through them. Like all of that you got while you were progressing. And I liked how they introduced it, even banners, which I'll get into a little bit later. Like getting my banner was so like fulfilling. I was like, this is cool. I was telling my friends, I'm like, you could put down the banner. And they were like, what? I'm like, you can put down the banner. So just all of that. We're looking at the skill tree. I really like it. It really feels like you could build into something, and I really love skill trees. I play a lot of dungeon crawler-esque type games like Path of Exile and things like that, and I think a real like moment for me is when I like go into the skill tree, and I really just love reading and seeing what I can build. And I could definitely see people like turning, Godfall into builds and saying this build is really good and so forth and so on, because there are some like really cool things. As you can see, I just learned to summon, which my bulwark does. I believe that's how you say it. It summons, like I said, all these Valor, which are the armor sets. They have different powers. Some do AoE damage, some do summons, do bursts, stuff like that. It's just, I really like this first impression, and I'm really excited to play again. This is literally the day after I played, and I can't wait to play even more. So shout out to Gearbox. This is just really cool. I really cannot wait. Like I said, this is a first impression. I really can't wait to get into mid-game, seeing what else unlocks, and of course the end game, because I feel like most looters really hang on to end game content because either you have enough or you don't have enough, especially when the fan base or the community really loves the game. Playing this game is really cool. The community so far seemed really chill, and people weren't really getting into it because it was like Thursday. It was like the first day. So I'm gonna it was Wednesday. I keep saying it was Thursday. It was Wednesday, and it really did come out on Thursday. So I'm really excited to see what PS5 looks like, and how it plays on there as well. I did have little hiccups as far as multiplayer. I think the servers were just like warming up, but like I said, once I restarted, everything was smooth. Like there were moments where we had to, like, after every mission, redo the party, but once we all reset and we did the party, we stayed in the party once the mission is over and can continue seamlessly. So I can see them fixing certain things with like a quick patch or a day one patch, and that's awesome. I'm very optimistic about this game. I don't want to be too optimistic because now I really like it. And like I said, looters and me don't have the best history. If you're from my Twitch channel, comment below, tell them what it is. We really don't have the best history. But there are some that I really love. I really am a big fan of Destiny 1. By the time it got to Destiny 2, I was really over it. So yeah, Division 1, I played all the beginning content. By the time they figured out what content they wanted to bring, I was over it. I just really don't have a good time with it. Right now, I'm waiting on Marvel's Avengers because I really love Marvel. I really love comics and things like that and these characters. I'm waiting for character drops. I really hope they fix all the bugs and just drop a bunch of characters and I'm back in the game, okay, baby? So yeah. So this is just like a quick first impressions. I just wanted to give y'all the tea, the scoop. I did not pay for this game, full disclosure. And yeah, check me out next time I stream. I might do a part 2 video. Let me know if you want one. And when I get to like end game content, or if I even continue playing this game, it'll probably be something like why I stopped playing Godfall. Yeah, I'm gonna be one of those. I'm kidding, I won't be. But yeah, so far so good. Shout out to the homies. I hope more homies and more, I shouldn't say homies, like this sounds so crazy, but I hope more of the community kind of like tries it out with me and we see what a squad is. And I really hope they introduce raids and think more things we can do together. Oh my God, I almost forgot. They have these puzzles and hunts that I absolutely love. As far as gameplay, they have introduced really some of my favorite things as like horde type missions, hunting, and things like that. Monster Hunter World is like one of my top favorite games right now on PC as far as like RPGs. This is marked as an RPG. It's not really a looter shooter or looter slasher. We just call it that, but this is marked as an RPG. And the fact that they have introduced like really some of my favorite elements for co-op RPG is really fun. And I cannot wait to see more of the realms and what else we can do. I still haven't unlocked customization. I've seen that in the menus. A lot of the stuff in the menus that I see that aren't like unlocked as like augments. They did introduce upgrades, but not in depth. I believe I'm just gonna probably look it up once I get to that part. But yeah, as far as gameplay, it's really fun. It's really fun to see like your character and my friend's character, us fighting together. There's moments like where we're like doing different supers or combat styles, and it just looks really pretty together. And even though this video might be a little bit glitchier and things, I'm gonna edit some, you know, cool clips in there. And yeah, so far so cool. We just got to the water realm and it's super pretty, and I'm gonna add that in at the end as well so you guys can see it. So I hope you guys really like my first impression. I hope I didn't ramble on too much and I hit most of my general points about it. And let me know if you want any more first impression videos, because I have a lot of games that I can do this on. But yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks for checking out Godfall with me, and let me know what you think. Let me know what your experience is. I'm gonna keep repeating that because I want to know how you guys are feeling about this game. And yeah, hopefully like a quick patch could fix some of like performance issues and server lag, things like that. I think it was just like first day woes. I'm really used to that playing betas and alphas and early access, and even just playing games first day. I've played worst, you know. So that's it for this review. Make sure to subscribe and like, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Oh yeah, I didn't see the marking. Chill on me, chill on me. It's late. All right. Everybody's like, no, don't let up off her neck. All right, thank you. Y'all were very helpful today. I really appreciate it.
I helped the old lady see.
Wow, that helped the old lady.
You look like a seeing eye dogs and shit.
Wow, now I look like a puppy. That's crazy.